I was gifted this IPL ice cooling hair removal system, and I'm going to try it out for the first time with you. So first of all, it's packaged super, super nicely. And I'm not going to show you all the unpackaging, but I'm going to get it started. I'm going to read the instructions, and I'm going to come back and do it with you, okay? Okay, I've read the instruction manual, which by the way is very, very good. So I actually did laser hair removal at a spa about 20 years ago. I did it on my bikini area and my underarms, and I will have to say it actually came back, unfortunately, much thinner, but still, it was kind of disappointing. So the fact that you can now own a laser hair removal and you can keep that hair in check is amazing. So I love all the instructions in here. So some of the highlights I'm going to go through as I talk about it. But one thing you have to know shows in this chart that to get results that you want, it's going to be best with certain skin colors and certain hair colors. So this chart right here helps you to know whether it's going to give you the outcome that you desire. It does for my skin color and hair color, according to the chart, should work. I'm really excited to see what it feels like because I used to have to wear like the numbing stuff. But this one has different levels also. So doing it at home is exciting because you can start really, really low. And the instructions suggest that you start on level 1. It goes all the way up to, I believe it was a level 9. I'll check it in just a second when I turn it on. But you can basically go as high as you can stand, which is very, very nice. So the first thing you do to get ready is you prepare your skin. And so unlike waxing where you have to let your hair grow, in this case, you are going to remove all the hair and clean the area. So you want no hair in the area that you're going to treat. So I keep doing this because I'm going to do a little test on my arms. I shave my arms usually. So if I like this, and I bet I will, I'm going to start treating my arms so I can just like get rid of all the hair on my arms. So I prepared a little spot right here. I just shaved off the last. And by the way, it did come with a razor in case you don't have one. I bet you do. But in case you don't, it did come with a razor. They also came with green sunglasses that are really, really dark and I think should help with any, negative effects that could come from the laser. I have to be careful of words that I use. So we're going to try it now. So you want to have clean skin, no hair. You don't want to treat an area more than once. So once you've hit a spot, you're going to move on and you're not going to hit that same spot again during that treatment. There's a manual mode where you have to, hang on, I'm going to unplug it, where you pull this trigger and that zaps it and then it recharges for 2 or 3 seconds and then you zap the next section. But if you're doing a large area like your legs, then maybe the automatic feature would be better. And that's where it still zaps every 2 or 3 seconds, but you don't have to push the button every time. So you can just kind of move it up your legs and you can focus more on like keeping it in place on that large area. And it will zap for you rather than you having to pull the trigger. So I like that there are the 2 options. I like that a whole lot. But the little instruction manual talks through how to do it and also what to expect and how often you should do it to get the results that you want. So it's really like all your questions get answered in this. So now, why don't we try it? So I plugged it in, only use their charger. Like a hair dryer, you want to keep it away from water. I'm going to turn it on. There's a power button back here. It's super nice. It says off. So as I'm actually going to, I don't want to be looking towards that because lasers don't like eyes. You know what I mean? Okay. Don't put it near your eyes. I'm going to turn it on. Do you hear the fan going? So that means it's on. And this little snowflake is the cooling thing that tells us that the cooling thing is on. And I'm going to try just level 1. Okay, I'm not going to be crazy here today. But I will wear my included sunglasses. And then I'm going to get it on the spot that I wanted. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to pull the trigger. Did you see the flash? I felt nothing. And now I'm going to scooch it over and do it again. Okay, I'm scooch it over and do it nothing. Do it again, I mean. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to take it up a level. So to take it up a level, I'm going to push the power button again. And I'm going to go level 2. So let's see what level 2 feels like. Hopefully I'm not going to do the same spot again. Wow, I feel nothing. That is amazing. What that means is you don't have to be afraid of this. You can start at whatever level. Like start at level 1 and just see what the highest level is that you can stand until it gets really uncomfortable. So that is impressive. I love that. Okay, I'm going to turn it back off by holding down the power button. And it actually counts down. It counts down that it's turning off. And it's off. Okay. I am really excited about that because you don't have to be anxious as you try this. You just work your way up the levels because the higher the level, probably the less hair you'll have in the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. You just start low and you go till you can't stand it anymore. So pretty cool. Very impressed with this. I like how it feels. It feels substantial. It does not feel cheap. I like that a lot. I'm going to unplug this too because you never want to look right here when it's plugged in. So now that it's off, I can look at it and see, and you would, after you use it, clean it off. But this is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Basically came with everything you need. Oh, even came with a little cleaning cloth. Can clean it. Can clean the back here. Wow. At home hair removal rather than spending thousands of dollars to have it done in a spa. Ask me how I know. Yeah. So anyway, to remind you, I was gifted this so that I could share my thoughts about it with you.